Hello everyone. So in this video, I am going to explain clustering in Domo. So let's understand first basic definition of clustering. K-mean clustering is an unsupervised machine learning algorithm that partition data into K cluster by minimizing the distance between point and their cluster centroid. It is widely used for customer segmentation, image compression, and pattern discovery. Okay, so this is the basic definition of clustering. Now, how to calculate the distance between data point and centroid. This is part of data science algorithm, but in this video I am just going to explain how to implement clustering in Domo. Okay, so now I explained the basic definition of clustering. Okay, now let's understand how to create clustering transformation in Domo. Okay, so when we create a clustering transformation in Domo, what will happen? Domo will create a group. Okay, let's see how does Domo do. Simply click on transform data, click on magic ETL. Okay, now the first step is to take input dataset. Choose dataset and let's pick this final retail output. Okay, this is my dataset. Now go to the data science section and pick this clustering. Okay, make a connection. Now we have options. Select a column you want to use to determine clustering. First we have to select the column based on we want to create a clustering or based on we want to create a group. Okay, so we have a multiple column. Let's pick a list price. Okay, now name the column that will store the cluster. So we need to provide the name. Let's give a list price cluster. Okay, now how many cluster we want to create? So let me create a 3 cluster. Okay, based on the value of list price, it will create a 3 cluster. Okay, we'll see output and then I will explain the output in detail. Okay, don't worry. Now we have to choose the algorithm based on which algorithm we want to create this cluster, or can say based on this algorithm we want to create group. Okay, so k means and k median, we can choose anyone. Let's go with k mean. Now output dataset. Okay, make a connection. Let's give the name cluster test. Okay, let's save and run. Now again the question is, we have not defined any parameter or any condition like how this three group will be created. Okay, we have not defined, but we pick the algorithm. So based on the algorithm and the number of group we provided like 3, it will create a 3 group. Okay, so let it run, we'll see. Okay, click on output dataset. Okay, let's click on data. Okay, now let's look for the list price. So we have a 2 column list price and list price cluster. Okay, so let the data be load and then I will explain how this cluster created. Okay, it's done. Now we can see we have a list price 3578, 3399, 3399, 699. Okay, 3399, like that. Okay, so it created a 3 cluster. Okay, so one by one we will analyze the value of cluster. Okay, so let me click here and include. Okay, so we have a 1 2 3 cluster, so we'll see one by one every cluster. Let's click on cluster 1. Okay, Okay, so in the cluster 1, okay, we can see we have a value like 8.99, 34.99. I think all the smallest value, okay, are coming under cluster 1. Okay, we can see. Now let's see what we have in cluster 2. Okay, so in the cluster 2, we are seeing the value like 3578, 3399. Okay, so I think all the maximum or highest values or largest value are coming under cluster 2. Okay, based on the data I'm seeing. Now let me see what I have in cluster 3. Okay, in the cluster C, we are seeing we have a value like 782, 1000, like that. So I think all the medium range value are coming under cluster 3. So we did not provide any condition like this value will be under cluster 3, this value will be under cluster 2, this value will be under cluster 1. We did not provide any condition. We just picked how many cluster or how many group we need, and then we pick the column based on we have to create a cluster that is list price, and then we just choose the algorithm like k means. Okay, we have another algorithm called k median also in Domo. So based on this k means algorithm, Domo created a cluster using this list price column. Okay, so this is how we can create cluster transformation inside Domo, and we can make a group of data, okay, based on any of the column. Thank you.